All right, for Elise. Now remember, your space is F-A-C-E. Middle C is all the way down here. Actually, it's right there. There's middle C. So the first E is actually that line right there. So there's middle C. D, there's that first line. So you are actually on the E above the E. Actually, it's going to be two E's above middle C. So there's your first E above middle C. Here's your second one. And they want you to put a 5 there. So then you're going to go from 5 to 4. The D is sharp. Come back to the 5 again. Go back to the 4 again. Come back to the 5 again. So just like this. Put your finger 2 down. Now don't forget, the 4 is not sharp, it's natural. That's what that sign is right there. It says natural, okay? That just means a regular D, all right? 4, 3, 1, okay? So just like this. And then as I showed you the next part right here, after you do it, you jump down to middle C, okay? So down to middle C. Stretch your second finger out to the E. Stretch your fourth finger up to the, up to the A right there. And then just put your fifth finger down. As soon as you do that, your first finger, if you put all your fingers in place, your first finger should be on the E right here. Okay? So you put your first finger down. Stretch your second finger up to the G sharp. And then you can put your fourth finger in place. And then your fifth finger. So once again, jump down to middle C, 2, let your fingers fall in place, 1, 2, 4, and 5. And then go back to low E, that's this part right here, low E, and back up again. It does the same thing again with the right hand jumping down the middle C. Stretch your second finger out. Stretch your fourth finger out. Let your fingers fall into place. You're right here. Your 1 is on the E. Stretch your 5 up to the C. So here it is. This is the whole thing from the beginning. Down to middle C. Okay? That's exactly how it works. Now, this is the fingering I like to use. You can do this if you want. I'm just going to use 3 fingers. My first finger, my second finger, and my third finger. Okay? And I'm just going to go 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. Bring my 3 down to the D. 3, 2, stretch my 1 down to the A. You can do that too if you want. And I keep these parts the same. So, like that. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So sometimes I'll do it that way. And the same thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right in 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So by doing that, I'm eliminating my fifth finger. Okay? So I'll change the fingering around sometimes, and I'll just actually do 3 here, and then down here just use 4 fingers all the way up. Now, it's important that when you're playing this, you realize after you do the ending part right here, which is this, you got to go back through again. It's the same thing all the way through that you just did. Okay? So when you put it all the way through from the beginning with that fingering, so I would use that fingering that you were doing. Now you got to end it after this. Stretch up to the C and come down. Go low E. You're going to repeat the whole thing again. Okay, now your left hand, if you notice, we talked about this before, your left hand, the lines are G, B, D, F, A. That top line right there is the A right before you get to middle C. Okay, so if this is C, this is B, this is A. That's your first finger. Now your second finger is on E, because your spaces are A, C, E, G. That second finger is going to stay even in the second measure right there. That second finger does not move. It stays in place. So your top note right here, A, middle note E, right there is middle C. You want to be in the area of middle C. A, E, right below middle C, and then you're at the bottom A. So your left hand is just going to do this. Then you notice in the second measure, the A slides back or down. In order to go down, you got to go this way on the piano. So you're going from the A to the G. But notice the G is sharp. So all you're going to do is slide back to the sharp. So slide your finger up, and that's all you got to do. Slide in to the sharp, and you go back out, and it's the same notes you did before. Okay? Now when you get to the next line down there, it's same exact thing. Slide in. And when I go to play it, especially since I'm using the pedal, I don't go, I actually just let it all fall into place and hold. Because you're going to be using the pedal. Okay? You can actually keep it sustained like that. Slide in. Slide back out. Now, when you go to put it together, you can actually, if you notice, the last note that you play in the motive, which is the recurring theme, when it goes, as soon as you hit this A, the left hand comes in. After the left hand plays, immediately the right hand comes in. Until you get to the B right there, and then when you hit the B, you play the left hand too. So it plays like this. As soon as I hit the A, left hand plays. Immediately the right hand comes down. Left hand. Like that. It's not like this. You don't want to put pauses in between. You don't want to go. And then come in. It has to be. Keeping everything steady, because everything is eighth notes. No quarter notes, no half notes. It's just all steady eighth notes. Everything is moving together at the same tempo, each note. All right?